Hello everyone, I want to welcome you back again to another session. Remember, this is a continuation from the previous lesson, and we are going to talk about translation of sentences from English word order to sign language. And I want to remind all of you that for someone to be able to translate these sentences from English word order to sign language, one need to know the language pattern and structures of both languages. For this case, we are referring to English and sign language because those are the two languages, as I said, that correlate when it comes to signing. Now, remember, there are 4 words used to show time at which an action took place in sign language. So there are 4 words that we are going to use in translating these sentences. These words are going to show us the tense in which the sentence appear. These 4 words are past, finish, now, and future. So those are the only 4 words that when it comes to signing, whether interpreting or translating sentences from English to sign language, are the only words that we use. We are going to discuss each of them. Number 1, the word past. When do we use this word past? The word past, remember, it's used when an action has already taken place. So this word past must always come at the beginning of the sentence. So it's the first word that starts when you are translating from English to sign language. Remember, in a sentence that shows that something has already happened. Now, what again will show you whether a word or an action happened a few hours or days ago, or something that happened long time ago, is the body language. The facial expression will indicate at what specific time did this action take place. Otherwise, when it comes to an action that has already taken place, one must start with the word past when you are writing in sign language. We are going to have an example sentence to discuss this more. The next word is finish. Remember, the word finish is used only in simple past sentences, an action that has just happened some few time ago. And how will you know, how will you identify a sentence that requires you to use the word finish? Such sentences should have words like has or have. When you have a sentence having words like has or have, definitely that's a simple past sentence, a sentence that has just happened some few time ago. So when putting this word finish in such sentences, this word finish must come at the end of the sentence, as we are going to look at the examples in the sentences. The next word here is now. Remember, the word now is used to show that an action is still taking place. And the word now, just like the word finish, comes at the end of the sentence. An action is that an action that is still going on. For example, you say John is coming. So John is still on the way coming. So that's an action that is still taking place. So such like sentences from English to sign language, we use the word now at the end of the sentence. Then lastly, the word future. Remember, the word future is used to show that an action will take place in future. an action will take place in future. And what are some of the words in a sentence that will show you that something, an action, has not taken place but will happen in future? A word like will. I will come tomorrow. So you have not gone, but you'll go tomorrow. So such like a sentence, you have to use the word future at the end of the sentence. Now, and you are going to remember something, that when signing the Kenyan Sign Language sentences, when you are signing, you are expressing the sign language sentences, putting them in sign language, in the action form. It's not a must that you follow and sign all the words as they appear in the sentence. Remember one thing, some words in a sentence, in sign language sentences, will not be signed but will be shown by the body language, as we are going to discuss in example sentences that I have here. So when it comes to signing, after translating a sentence from English word order to appropriate sign language word order, now when it comes to signing, it is not a must that you sign every word, but rather some words will be replaced by the body language. Now, the following are a few examples of sentences just to describe or to give more information on the 4 words that we have discussed that indicates time at which an action took place. Now, the first sentence, we are going to give the sentences in English, then sentences in sign language, then we sign these sentences. We put the appropriate facial expression, body language, and appropriate manual communication to bring about the meaning of the sentence. The first sentence in English is, the gorilla is walking fast. Gorilla is an example of an ape in the families of baboons, monkeys, among others. So gorilla, how do you sign the word gorilla as an animal? So we're going to learn one by one. Before even we translate, we must know how these words are signed. So the sentence is, the gorilla is walking fast. The gorilla is walking fast. This is an English word order sentence. Now, can we identify the language pattern in this sentence? The gorilla is walking fast. The word gorilla is the subject. The word gorilla is the subject. The word walking is a verb. Walking is the main verb in this sentence. And remember, the word fast is an adjective, but it's taking the position of an object. Therefore, we are going to pick this word fast to use it as an object. But remember, this is an adjective. Now, I have said, in a sentence like this, the gorilla is walking fast. The word gorilla is a subject. The word walking is the main verb. And the word fast is taking the position of an object, but the word itself is an adjective. Now, when it comes to sign language, remember in the previous lesson I said that the language pattern of sign language is object, subject, then verb. So the verb should always be the last one when it comes to sentences in sign language. And the English word order, or the language pattern of English, remember, it is subject, verb, and object. That's why we have been able to identify the word gorilla as a subject, walking as the main verb, and fast as an object. Fast, remember I said it's an adjective, but it's taking the position of an object. Now, how are we going to write this sentence in sign language? We are going to start with the object, subject, then verb. Now, which one is our object? Our object here is the word first. So we are going to say first, gorilla walk. First, gorilla walk. But remember, this is not a correct sentence in sign language. Remember, this sentence is in it's appearing in it's something that is still happening. The gorilla is walking fast. The gorilla is walking fast. It's something that's still happening. So, as I said, any form of a sentence that is still happening, we use the word now. Now, how are we going to put it in sign language? This is how it will appear. First, gorilla walk now. That is it. The gorilla is walking fast. In sign language, first, gorilla walk now. Practice at your own time and see whether you can master the language pattern of sign language. The next sentence is, the teacher came with the books. The teacher came with the books. This is a sentence in the past form. This is a sentence in the past form. Therefore, as I said, we are going to use the word past, and it has to come at the beginning of the sentence in sign language. So the sentence in English is, the teacher came with the books. The word teacher is a subject. The word came is a verb. And the word books is the object. Now we are going to translate in sign language in this form. Past, because this is a sentence in the past form. So we will start with the word past. So how do we do it? Past, book, book, teacher, come. We go. Past, book, book, teacher, come. We are writing the word book, book, to take the place of the plural for the word books. Remember I said in sign language we don't have the plural. So the word book, book is taking the place of the plural. So past, book, book, teacher, come. That's how we put it in sign language. Now, can we sign these two sentences, the one we have just translated from English to sign language? The first one was, the gorilla is walking fast. In sign language, fast, gorilla walk now. So can we sign? First, remember first, we said like this one. When we were learning about vocabularies in the first level, we said first is like this. Fast. Fast is like this. The word walk is like this. To walk. Like this. Or just to walk like this if it's a human being. The word now is signed like this. Now. Now. The word gorilla as an animal is signed like this. So this is gorilla, the way it walks. That's its sign name, like this. Gorilla. So how are we going to sign this sentence? Remember we have first, gorilla walk now. Remember this is one of the type of sentences that I said that it's not necessary that we sign every word, but some words will be replaced by the appropriate body language. Now, the word first, we are going to use the body language to show first. The word walk, we are going to show actually how the gorilla walks. So we are going to, for this case, to sign only two words, gorilla and now. This is how it goes. First, gorilla walk now. This is how we sign. So just like this. So gorilla like this, walking fast, then now. So that means that sentence is complete. We have shown that the gorilla is walking fast. That's in sign language. So the word walk and fast has been shown by the body language. The next sentence which we said, the teacher came with the books. The teacher came with the books. We said in sign language is past, book, book, teacher, come. Book, book, teacher, come. So past, book, book, teacher, come. So this is how we sign the word past. Past, like this. Past. So again, past, book, book, teacher, come. So this is coming for, when someone is carrying books, the most likely places to carry the books is here. People hold books like this, or you can still carry the books like this, but most appropriately this one. So the action come is not actually going to be shown the way we sign in sign language. Come like this. This is coming, the word come for someone coming. But remember, the teacher is coming with the books. So we will sign past, book, book, teacher, come. Just like that. That's complete. That's an appropriate sentence in sign language. The next sentence is, the farmer is in the house. The farmer is in the house. So the word farmer is a subject. The word is an auxiliary verb. Therefore, we are going to use it. The word house is an object. So can we identify the appropriate pattern in this sentence? Farmer is house. Those are the words that we are going to use. Now, in sign language, remember this sentence, the farmer is in the house. The farmer is in the house. You are affirming, confirming that the farmer is in the house. The farmer is in the house. So this is how we put it in sign language. So we are going to start with house because we start with the object, subject, then verb. So house, farmer, in. You cannot say house, farmer is. But rather you say house, farmer, in, or yes, or there. Now this is how we put it in sign language. House, farmer, in, or house, farmer, there, or house, farmer, yes. This is how we sign. This is the sign for farmer, this to farm, and this is the farmer. So you'll say, this is how we put it in sign language. You start with house 2 times. House, farmer, in. So this is there, in. Remember, this is in for inside a cup. But in for the house, you point where the house is. So in. So we go house, farmer, in. That's how we put it in English. That's in sign language, I mean. That's purely sign language. The last sentence in this lesson is, who stole the red car? Who stole the red car? The sentence is, who stole the red car? So the word who is a pronoun. The word who is a pronoun, taking the place of a subject. So the word stole is an action word, a verb in the past form. The word red, red is an adjective accorded to the car. So the word car, for this case, is the main object. Now, these are the words we are going to use. We are going to use read, ka, stole, and who in sign language. So can we put it in the correct order? We are going to say past, because the sentence is in the past form. Past, ka read. The color of the ka must be there. So that's why I said the word read is according to the ka. So past, ka read. Still, who. Past, ka read. Still, who. When it comes to signing, this is how we will sign. Past, past, ka, read. Still, who. We go. Past, ka, read. Still, who. That's how we translate these sentences from English to sign language and then in signed form. So we are going to learn more of the sentences in the next lesson. See you.